At that time, I was debating myself, should I apply for political asylum now, when I was in Venezuela, or when I go out of Venezuela and go to complete my tour in South America, and then come back to Venezuela and apply for asylum. So I said, which way should I do it? I asked al-Bukhari for help, and I sent him a letter. But what he did, he called the police on me. You see, the letter I sent him, this is the letter. You see, that's my phone number. Phone within Venezuela, 0412-730-1859. And that's the phone, and the chip from digital was bought for me by the FBI through their agent Muhammad Amin. I didn't know that he was an FBI agent. You see, letter to Mr. Muhammad al-Bukhari, General Supervisor, Director, Association de la Liga Mundial Muslimana de Venezuela, Masjid de Allah, Ibrahim Masjid, Caracas, Venezuela. And this is the address for it. And the subject, Jihad with wealth for Allah's cause. Da'wah, calling the people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through his book, the wise Quran. Dual purpose. Counter cartoon is to defend Allah's name, his messenger Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, the last prophet, and Islam, and also to propagate Islam for immediate attention. See, this is the letter. It's of 4 pages. 4 pages letter, supported by statements from the Quran. You see, anything we do, it's an effort. The effort in Arabic is jihad. The effort. So my effort was to bring the people together through peace, defend Islam, and this is, the Muslim World League. They allege to be for Islam and for Dawah. So he receives it Saturday or Sunday. He received it. Sunday night, I was sleeping in the van inside the parking lot. I mean, I'm bothering nobody. I'm in the parking lot. It's a big parking lot. And I have my van parked in the parking lot of the masjid, of the mosque. And there is security. They have 24-hour security. And electric fences, electrified, so nobody will jump. That's how bad Venezuela is. So I was inside in a safe place. This is, they call it, understand, they call it Masjidullah. This is the house of Allah. This is the place of Allah. And I am the servant of Allah. So, like somebody there's one person in Illinois, in the USA. When he goes to the masjid, to the mosque, and he speaks, they tell him, "Who are you?" He said, "I am Abdullah, I am the servant of Allah, and this is the masjid of Allah. Who are you?" So I'm not breaking any law. Actually, I am doing what every Muslim must do. And I am doing what this organization, the Muslim World League, alleged to do. But they are not doing it. It's all politically connected, all politically motivated, connected to the USA. Whatever the USA tells them, that's what they do. So I was sleeping. It was about 10:30 at night. And I heard some people are speaking, and there's noise, and I heard a car running, diesel engine. You see, I'm into mechanics, so I know the sound of the cars, of the engine, what kind of engine from the sound of the car. Same thing with airplanes. I could tell you what kind of airplanes, if it's turboprop or turbojet or turbofan. I could tell you. from the sound of the engine. This is my fear. Like same thing with the, remember this first alleged airplane that went through the first tower? The sound of that engine, of that airplane, was a turbojet engine. Turbojet engine. But the Boeing that they alleged hit the building, it had turbofan engine. So the sound's different. You see, this is one of the, they think that there is a perfect crime. And this is one of the evidence I have against them. Because you could tell. If this is your field, you could tell what kind of engine. So I had this engine running, and I looked. I was sleeping 10:30. I woke up. I looked from my van. I saw that there were people speaking. Al-Bukhari is there, the director, and his employees. Employees came at 10:30 at night, and the police. So I said, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go to sleep. They could take care of it. And then somebody comes and knock on the window on the van. And I look. I see the police now. All this commotion came around the van where I was sleeping, around my van. And I say, what's going on? I get out of the van, and one translator, he's an Egyptian, his name is Salim, whatever, they are like dogs. They sold their humanity. They sold their God. That's what they worship. They worship money. They don't care. They lie for Al-Bukhari in order to keep their job. They are scum. So he said he wants to talk to you. I said, how am I going to talk to him? This Caracas police, I said, you speak English? He said no. So I said, he does not speak English. I don't speak Spanish. So how could I speak to him? And Al-Bukhari was there. I said, Al-Bukhari, what do you want? Do you want me to leave the mosque? He said, yes, leave. I said, okay, I'm leaving. See, this is what they did to me. They threw me on the street in order to be killed. Imagine if I am an American citizen, have no problem with the USA, would Al-Bukhari do it? You know what the USA is going to do to him? If I am, as they allege, I am American spying for the USA on the Arab community, could you imagine what the USA is going to do to the Muslim World League? You see, all these USA attempts using any means necessary to get me. So I have to get out of the USA. I don't want anything to do with the USA. That's why I must denounce my US citizenship. And I did it. Anyhow, I left. I had some money. I think that night I slept outside the mosque. Outside by the fence. The guard, the security, they told me, we are going to watch you. Okay? We take care of you outside the fence. We will watch you so nobody will harm you and attack you. Okay? And this is the Muslim World League. This is the organization that controls the mosque worldwide. Then Muslim World League and those so-called Tablighi. They are American puppets. They work for the United States. They work against Islam, against their own religion, against the humanity. And the USA uses them to take my life away.